What we're doing this afternoon is we're experimenting with bells. I've been making bells out of compressed air cylinders, and I'm kind of playing today with whether the golden ratio has any effect on the tone of the bells, and if it does, which is more important, the tone of the bell or the aesthetics of the bell. So right here is the three bells, the three tanks that we're experimenting with. Okay. So let me turn the tanks over and I'll give you the specifics on each tank. Okay. Okay, each tank has the specifics wrote on each tank, the specs. Okay. So what we have is we have the first tank is the smallest of the tanks. It's 8 5/8 in diameter, and the golden ratio for the length going by the diameter was roughly 14 inches. Okay, and we took that 14 inches and we measured it from the shoulder of the fitting. Okay, now the second tank was the next to the in size tank, and it's 9 1/16 inches in diameter. And we measured the golden ratio of 14.5 inches from where the rounded shoulder went to the straight sides. Okay. Now the third tank was the largest of the three tanks, and it measured 9 5/16 inches. Okay, and roughly the golden ratio was 15 inches, and we cut that 15 inches from the very top of the fitting, and that is why it's shorter than the other two. Okay, so now let's take a look at the sidewall thickness. One thing we found out was that the sidewall thickness was roughly the same thickness on all three bells. Okay, if we take the calipers and we measure a little bit of play, but not hardly any, we go to the second bell. Okay, that's a pretty tight fit. Okay, now we go to the third bell. Okay, we go down. Just a little bit of play. So I would say that the first bell and the third bell are probably the same wall thickness, and the middle one might at best be a 32nd bigger, but that'd be about it as far as the thickness of the sidewalls go. So let's see what kind of ring we get from them now, okay? So let's take the hammer. Let's go over here and let's do the first one. Okay, let's go to the second one. Okay, the second one. And let's go to the third one. Okay, now let's do all three of them together. That'd just about drive you nuts. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay. Now, of course, since the second bell, this bell here, is longer, it has a deeper tone. But the other two, you can't hardly tell much between the two of them. Okay. Now, myself, personal preferences, I look at the three bells, okay, and I think the middle bell is too long, okay. The right-hand bell, I like the size and I like the shape of it, and the left-hand bell, I like better than the middle bell. But I think it's still a little too long in my opinion. So tomorrow we're going to take the bells and we're going to make actual bells out of them. We're going to turn them over, we're going to clean them up, we're going to put a hanger on them, and a clapper, and we're going to see what kind of bells they make. Okay? But this is just the first installment. Okay? Thank you very much.